For anyone who loves the great outdoors, being prepared is key. When you're camping, hiking, or simply spending time in nature, the ability to quickly and reliably start a fire can make all the difference. Whether you're facing damp wood, unexpected rain, or simply want to enjoy a cozy campfire at the end of a long day, having your own DIY waterproof fire starter is a game changer. Today, we'll walk you through a simple, effective, and budget-friendly way to make fire starters that perform brilliantly, even in tough conditions. All you need are a few everyday materials, cotton pads, wax, and some secret ingredients that will give you the edge when nature throws its worst at you. Let's start with the basics. Why cotton pads? These humble, lightweight discs are highly absorbent and burn steadily, making them the perfect base for your fire starter. But on their own, they're not waterproof, and that's where wax comes in. By saturating cotton pads with melted wax, you create a water-resistant barrier that shields the flammable fibers inside. Even if your fire starter gets soaked, a quick flick with a lighter or a spark from a ferro rod will ignite the cotton core, helping you build a fire with ease. The process begins with gathering your supplies. You'll need a pack of 100% cotton pads. Avoid synthetic blends, as they don't burn as well. Next, choose your wax. Old candle stubs, paraffin, or beeswax all work great. They're easy to melt and readily available in craft stores or around the house. For the secret ingredient, consider adding a dash of petroleum jelly or a sprinkle of powdered magnesium. Petroleum jelly boosts the burn time, keeping your fire going longer, while magnesium shavings catch a spark instantly, igniting even damp tinder. To make your fire starters, start by melting your wax in a double boiler or an old tin can placed in a pot of simmering water. Never melt wax directly over an open flame, as it's highly flammable. While the wax is melting, lay out your cotton pads on a sheet of parchment paper. If you're using petroleum jelly, rub a small amount into each pad, working it in with your fingers. For extra ignition power, sprinkle a little magnesium powder or shavings onto the jelly. Once the wax is fully melted, carefully dip each pad into the wax using tongs or a fork. Make sure each pad is completely saturated. This ensures maximum waterproofing. Let the excess wax drip off, then place the pads on the parchment to cool and harden. You'll notice the pads become firm and slightly glossy, a sign that they're fully coated. To use your fire starter, simply tear or cut a pad in half to expose the inner cotton fibers. Place it under your kindling, light it with a match, lighter, or ferro rod, and watch as it burns with a strong, steady flame. Thanks to the wax coating, your fire starter will resist wind and moisture, giving you precious minutes of dependable burn time to get your fire going. For campers, backpackers, and survivalists alike, these DIY waterproof fire starters are a must-have. They're compact, lightweight, and virtually free, especially if you recycle materials you already have. Plus, customizing your recipe with different waxes or additives lets you tailor your fire starters to any environment, from rainy forests to high-altitude campsites. So, before your next adventure, take a few minutes to make a batch of these waterproof fire starters. Pack them in your camping gear, your emergency kit, or even your glove box. With just a little preparation, you'll have the confidence to face whatever the wilderness brings, knowing that warmth, safety, and a crackling campfire are always within reach. Happy camping!